At first, the whole boxing world was expecting a mega showdown fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, but then that fight fell apart. Then we were expecting a mega showdown between Ryan Garcia and Rollie Romero. Then that fight fell apart. Then Ryan Garcia tried to negotiate a fight with Pitbull Cruz, but he said that he priced himself out, so that fight never happened either. And Oscar de la Hoya offered Ryan Garcia a fight with Jose Ramirez, but Ryan Garcia rejected the fight. So this doesn't leave Ryan Garcia with a lot of options. Maybe he was serious about fighting De La Hoya. And that's probably why he did not take any of those 4 fighters to make a fight happen with Oscar de la Hoya. But I doubt this was a real fight offer, and all of this left a bad taste on Rollie's mouth. And after knowing all of this, Rollie had some choice words for Ryan Garcia, and that is what we're gonna be talking about next. But before we get into that, if you guys are not subscribed, please punch and knock out that subscription button. That way you'll never see it again, and ding that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Ding ding. Alright champs, let's get started. So everything trickled down like dominoes. At first, Ryan Garcia put out a post to let the fans choose who Ryan Garcia should fight next between Rollie Romero and Devin Haney. And the fans chose Devin Haney, and he stated that he was gonna do everything in his power so he can make this fight happen. And at one point, it did seem that he was gonna go through with the fight until he got buddy-buddy with Floyd Mayweather, and they took a jog and he gave him some advice. And after that run, he pulled out of the Devin Haney fight. And it happened right after Mayweather and Ryan Garcia started getting close. Pause. So after that, he stated that he was gonna start negotiating with Rollie Romero. And the whole boxing world actually believed that and was excited for that fight. And we actually thought it was going to take place, because even Mayweather posted a poster of Rollie Romero and Ryan Garcia doing a face-off, and he even named the fight as being called Bombs Away. So the whole boxing world believed that was the start of the promotion. And everybody was excited because this fight seemed like it was actually gonna get done. And it did not seem like a mismatch like it would have been with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. I personally believe that Devin Haney would have schooled Ryan Garcia, especially after Ryan Garcia's last performance against Duarte. It looked like he still has some stuff he needs to work on. Even though Devin Haney does not have Oscar Duarte's power, but he is a slicker, faster boxer and can easily outbox Ryan Garcia. So I believe Devin Haney at 140 can easily beat Ryan Garcia. But I still think Ryan Garcia could have beaten Rollie Romero a lot easier than he did Oscar Duarte. I think Oscar Duarte is a lot better fighter than Rollie Romero. Rollie Romero just hits hard and he is awkward. But I think if you got some pretty good boxing skills, a lot of people can outbox Rollie. But as we all know, Oscar de la Hoya came out and stated that there will be no more Rollie fight because Rollie outpriced himself. Also, Ryan Garcia's team was actually negotiating with Pitbull Cruz at the same time that he was negotiating with Rollie. So they tried to pull a Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford was negotiating with Abanesian and Errol Spence at the same time. So all of this got Rollie mad, and he had some choice words for Ryan Garcia, and I'll tell you in just a second after this. So when Oscar sent Pitbull an offer, he said that Pitbull priced himself out. So no more Pitbull fight for Ryan. And also, Ryan Garcia rejected the Jose Ramirez fight. So that is 4 fighters that Ryan Garcia was not able to make a fight with. Maybe Ryan Garcia was real about fighting Oscar de la Hoya, because he posted it's going to be Ryan Garcia versus Oscar de la Hoya at this point. And Oscar says, please just don't hit my abs, I just got them done. So I didn't think it was real. So Ryan Garcia got left without a dancing partner. So all of this left a bad taste on Rollie's mouth, and he had a lot to say about Ryan and Oscar. This is what he had to say. He said, F Princess Ryan Garcia, and F Oscar de la Fishnets, and F The Zone, the worst streaming network out there, for wasting my time, and most importantly of all, the whole boxing world's time. It is disgusting to see how you guys do business. Then trying to do business behind my back and offering Pitbull Cruz a deal behind my back and claiming that I priced myself out. Y'all effed up. Now it's Rollie versus Pitbull Cruz on Amazon Prime, the largest network in boxing history. Now this fight is gonna be an explosion. So this is exactly what Rollie posted. Then later on, he put a poster up of Isaac Cruz versus Rollie Romero. I think this is a good fight because I believe they are both in a similar level. And both Rollie Romero and Pitbull Cruz did not look very good in both of their recent fights. But I believe Pitbull Cruz to be a more skilled boxer than Rollie. And I believe Pitbull Cruz beats Rollie. Now all three of these fighters, Rollie Romero, Ryan Garcia, and Pitbull Cruz, got something in common. All three of them lost to Tank. So all three of them are Tank's leftovers. But I think Cruz beats Rollie. He is the only one that did not get knocked out by Tank Davis. We all know that Tank Davis is an overall better counter puncher and striker than Rollie. And if Tank Davis couldn't knock out Pitbull Cruz, I don't think Rollie can either. So I believe Pitbull Cruz could be in there for all 12 rounds. So I believe Pitbull will beat Rollie. But I think Ryan Garcia beats both Pitbull Cruz and Rollie Romero. I think Ryan is a level above Pitbull Cruz and Rollie because Tank Davis did beat Pitbull Cruz with an injured hand. And if Tank Davis did not injure his hand, I believe that fight would have been playing different. But I believe Ryan Garcia is a level above Rollie and Pitbull Cruz, but he's a level below Devin Haney, Tank, and Shakur Stevenson. So he is like in the middle. So when Ryan Garcia heard that news that Pitbull Cruz and Rollie Romero were fighting, he posted this on X, but he immediately deleted it because I cannot find it anymore. He posted, I don't need Pitbull or Rollie, they need me to make the biggest fight and the biggest bag of their careers. That is their problem. So now they have to fight each other. So Ryan Garcia gets left out without a dancing partner. It seemed like there's a trend now. All these boxers keep posting something, then immediately deleted them. I think the first person that was doing it was Tank Davis, and everybody catched on. But who do you guys think is going to win? Pitbull Cruz or Rollie Romero? Comment below and I'll write to everyone back. And I don't really want to talk about Ryan Garcia's next opponent. He's just gonna pull out. He is the pullout king. Maybe him and Oscar are negotiating for the next fight. If you guys like the show, subscribe, share the video, like the video, and that's it for me, champs. I gotta roll.